This first metal table is outside of my lecture hall. It's a small metal table that I don't see getting used very much. Sometimes I'll see one person there doing homework. So its social impact doesn't feel very big, but because the furniture is somewhat easy to replicate, I think it's cost efficient, even though it's not the most environmentally friendly seating option I've seen. Um, this is on my campus at ASU Tempe, and so is my third image, actually. My third image is of the outdoor seating near the Union. You can see some of the tables right here and people walking by. These I rated similarly for environmental impact, safety, and cost because it uses the same actual furniture, but I rated it differently, you can see here, for social impact than the first one, because the first image, that table I don't see being used very often, especially not in groups. And the second one, I see groups of people eating lunch very often because I think it's in more of a high traffic area. The second image is of the stop I have to go to get on my bus. I think it's really important socially because it gets people to where they need to be for a low cost. It functions well, and they have plants growing on it, which I think is pretty environmentally friendly. This picture here, or these two pictures, are from the Barrett complex on my campus. The first one is very environmentally friendly because you can see the seating is made of rocks. However, that's not very comfortable, and I don't see it being used very often, so I don't think it's very functional. And I also don't think it has that big of a social impact because the spacing of these rocks are actually really far apart. So the only time I've ever seen it being used was not in a group. This seating is also in Barrett. It's a balcony on Barrett, which I think is much less cost efficient than the rest of them because it requires this building to be kind of elevated, although it creates a very quiet space for homework, and I have seen groups out here, so I think it has a social impact as well. It's also very aesthetic.